welcome to another live, guys. Hope you guys are doing amazing.
Now, people, the Child Protection and Family Service Agency, CPFSA, is urging members of the public to stop sharing photos or videos online depicting children's dying moment. The call follows the gruesome murder of 14-year-old Bryce Johnson. Photos and videos of the injured teen were circulated following the brutal attack. Lorette Adams Thomas is Chief Executive Officer at the CPFSA. Mistress Adams Thomas is urging the public to immediately cease the circulation of the gruesome videos.
Crime committed against this child is beyond horrific. It is quite unsettling in my mind to believe that someone reportedly saw a strange man tampering with the locks in an effort to enter the premises where the girl lived. Yet, there are no reports that an alarm was raised. It is even more distressing that some individuals, instead of assisting, choose to record and to circulate videos of this innocent child in her darkest moments. How have we, as a society, become so desensitized to the suffering of our children? Where was the village of protection she so desperately needed? This must be a wake-up call. We must return to the values that once defined us. A community that looks out for its children, that intervenes when something seems amiss. No parent would want to see their child's dying moments spread across social media for public consumption. Little Price is not just a news headline. She was a daughter, a sister, and a student with dreams. The continued sharing of these videos only deepens the agony of our grieving family. We understand that parents have obligations, but wherever possible, children should always be in the care of a responsible adult, or they might just become easy targets for those who seek to harm them. This is not just about mourning young Price Johnson. This is about making sure no other child suffers a similar fate. We urge every Jamaican to play their part. If you see something suspicious, speak out. If a child is in distress, act. Together we must do what it takes to rebuild a Jamaica that is safe for our children.
People, there you have it from Lorette Adams Thomas. Now, this spread up on your screen. Remember me telling us, say, this picture you go around with I'm man Lignat right on the picture. And as you can see, they must say, Price killer. With the picture, and you're not involved in a Price Johnson's murder, turn yourself into the nearest police station and go clear your name. Well, people, one little bird fly come tell me, say, the man bring himself to the police station and his name was cleared. And this man is not Iman Lignat. You get to understand, say, him name Damian Harvey. Seeing people, and he is not involved in Price Johnson's killing. Him not know nothing about it. So him bring himself to the police station, the nearest one to him, and cleared his name. So please, me I beg anybody who has circulated this, say him, it is not the killer. People, I'm going to take one picture and put one name to it and brand the youth. You get me I tell the people, this man is not an unsound mind, sensible person this. You get me I say? And he is not involved in Price Johnson's death. Let me get that clear over here, so. Here, the little bird say, His name is Damian Harvey. This person is not Imani Lignat, and he is not Bryce Johnson's killer. So make Juba make that clear over yourself on the ends. The man who is believed to have raped and murdered 14-year-old Bryce Johnson is now in police custody. The police confirmed that the suspect, Imani Noah Linder, was nabbed around 3:30 p.m. yesterday afternoon at 34 Crescent Road, Kingston 13, with the support and in the presence of his relatives. When I hear that, people, and that person is not this person on your screen. The person with them nab, no picture not out with him as yet. No picture not circulate with him. And this brother name is Damien, not Imani. So the real suspect is in police custody. And the false suspect was stationed got clear in name. So big up yourself, youth. You're free of all charges.
Hey guys, I really wanted to reach somewhere comfortable, but I have this on my chest for a long time. This strap is taking forever, so I was just like, let me just go ahead and say what I need to say. I haven't spoken on public news or the latest for a very long time, but if you follow me, you know that there are certain topics that I will always, always, always voice my opinion about. Well, I won't shy away from it. And of course, as soon as I start recording, the drive-through moves. But one of my main, hold on, what I want to talk about is the unfortunate death of the young lady Price Johnson. She was a student at Haile Selassie, and she was assaulted in her home and murdered. She was sleeping, and somebody went into her yard, assaulted her, and murdered her. And that within itself is a heinous crime, right? It is terrible and disgusting. And I think it was Andre Stevens, I was listening to his live the other night, and he basically covered everything that I could possibly want to say. And his anger was literally exactly how I was feeling that night. But even more so, right, is that some jankro, some dog stalk decide that in the moment of this 14-year-old girl dying, because she was still gasping for breath, naked, just out of an assault, someone decided to take out their phone and videotape her. Okay. Then they sent it to someone, and that person didn't stop it there. They sent it to more people, to the point that the police had to put out a notice and say, hey guys, please stop sharing these things of this young lady, 14 years old, dying, post-assault, with whatever, I think it was a hammer that was used, with her head and her eyes bulging, as her mother described it, right? And people are sharing this video. And I just want to ask, when does the depravity end? When does it end? When do women get to relax? Because even in death, even in distress, we cannot maintain any sense of dignity. Then right on the heels of the foolishness, we have Rosalie, a social media personality, I think. Police have an operation go to her yard. She is naked. They videotape it. Remember, them not a body camera, so it's somebody's phone. Somebody videotapes it and send it out. That is bad within itself. But then I hear it might be an officer, as in a police officer. When do we as women get to rest? When do we get to say, okay, we can breathe some relief? Not from who in the society are we safe? Where are we safe? Police? Are we safe in our homes asleep? Are we safe after a certain, age? Dressed a certain way? When are we safe? I am so sick and tired and disgusted. I won't even talk on the other things that I've heard that have to do with that young lady losing her life. But for the people who are sharing that video, I hope you never lose someone and that happens to them. And I hope you know that the whole of Jamaica have an except for the ones who are sharing it. But well-thinking Jamaicans have an for some real junk.
People wanna hear that? But me I tell you this now. You see, we as people we make mistakes in a lot of different ways, a lot of different times without realizing. Enough of us here think before we act, but enough of us act before we think. Some people, after them do what them do, them start thinking and I say, no, you know, say wrong though. Just like the video now, the personal video it, you know. After him video it, him realize, say, yo, me do something wrong and share it. You see me, I say? You have some people get the video from other sources and share it to somebody else. But after them share it, and them say, yo, this is not fit for sharing. For real, not fit, right? I made a disclaimer on my platform that I will not be sharing this video. Somebody sent the video in my group, right? I'm wake up in the morning and I see it, you know. And people may say, yo, who really shared this? I may inbox the person who shared the video in the group. I may say to the person, say, please delete the naked video you send in the group. Do you really think that's good for sharing? The person replied to me and said, get the fuck out my inbox. Do you think I'm the only one that shared it? Go kill yourself and allow me and don't tell me what to do. I'm not your child. I'm nothing to you. I wanna see it. Pussy. You hear that? And this is a woman, you know. Is a woman. This. And she shared it in my group. I may inbox her privately and tell her to delete it. And at that she tell me. You hear me I say? But you hear what woman say the last part, they must sound drunk. I'm rest my case. Yes, I'm a top talk.
Real junk.
Guys, remember for action over here, guys. Remember for like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you, guys. Guys, don't give me like a thumbs up there. Please.
Now, people, these are not my words, so I quote, goodbye, I love you, daughter says, dad wrote in letter to her. The words in an apparent side note left by a retired taxi operator have had a chilling effect on his family after his body was found in a water tank near his home last Friday. Goodbye, I love you is what 76-year-old Everton Stevens is reported to have written in the note, according to his daughter, who said his body was found about 8 a.m. in a water tank.
Yeah, because I'm doing the roof, he was always complaining about stuff that always triggers him off. So in the letter that he wrote, he stated that the scent of the lumber was triggering him off and he couldn't breathe. He couldn't even sleep that night. And he can't pain any longer, so he's going for a swim. Goodbye, I love you. So in that letter, he addressed it to me. So the morning my nephew came up here, which would have been his grandson, he asked if I saw him, and I was like, no. But when I was passing the morning, I saw the door and the shutter door open. But I thought he went upstairs or he went next door. So I'm saying I won't stop because I'm going to come up.
I'm sorry, guys. No. Man, touch it.
Now, people, these are not my words, so I quote, goodbye, I love you, daughter says, dad wrote in letter to her. The words in an apparent side note left by a retired taxi operator have had a chilling effect on his family after his body was found in a water tank near his home last Friday. Goodbye, I love you is what 76-year-old Everton Stevens is reported to have written in the note, according to his daughter, who said his body was found about 8 a.m. in a water tank.
Yeah, because I'm doing the roof, he was always complaining about stuff that always triggers him off. So in the letter that he wrote, he stated that the scent of the lumber was triggering him off, and he couldn't breathe. He couldn't even sleep that night, and he can't bear the pain any longer. So he's going for a swim. Goodbye. I love you. So in that letter, he addressed it to me. So the morning my nephew came up here, which would have been his grandson, he asked if I saw him, and I was like, no. But when I was passing the morning, I saw the door and the shutter door open, but I thought he went upstairs or he went next door. So I'm saying I won't stop because I'm going to come up here, get ready to go back because the workmen were going to come. So he came and he asked if I saw Daddy, and I said no. And he showed me the letter because he found the letter on his bed. And when I read the letter, I told him to go down by the tank because there's a tank right down there. And when he went down there, that's when they saw him floating.
Ever was a good person, you know. He was one of the original taxi man them for Spurtree. And you know, anytime, anywhere my family there and him call him come to them. You know? I'm sorry to hear what happened to him, you know. He should not go out like that. He should not go out like that, you know.
People, first let me say R.I.P. to Everton Stevens, and condolences goes out to his families, friends and well-wishers. Why this one is serious? When I hear what the daughter say, I know say oh no deaf. When I hear everything what she say. So that's the reason why the man taking 3 pints and write a letter to. Oh my God. Oh my God. Rough. Again, may his soul rest in peace. I know some people are saying soul can't rest in peace because him take him on 3 pints. Remember, leave all judgments unto God. Because me hear a man say yesterday say, everybody have them 24 hours and no man know how much hours them have left in the 24. You hear me I tell you? So be careful. Leave all judgments unto God. Let's move on. A Manchester mother is appealing to the authorities to urgently address the issue of homeless mentally ill people after her daughter was punched by a man believed to be of unsound mind on Mandeville Street last week. Stacey Peart told the Jamaica Observer that her 18-year-old daughter was walking on Manchester Road last Tuesday when the man attacked her.
Trust me, I never knew it would have happened to my child, something like that. She was walking with her 3-year-old sister, and she was fist in the tummy, well cleaned up and all of that by this person of insanity. I am asking, please, for someone to do something with the mad people on the road. This person is a mad person. He is insane. I just want them to come off the street because it don't have to be my child. It can be your child another time. And the only thing I'm looking at, why I'm reaching out right now and making this a very public thing, it could have been that she was stabbed. Because the day when I encountered him and asked him about the whole situation, his reply was he should have broke a knife in her. That's what he said. And I'm wondering if he's remembering basically who it was because she was not beside me.
People, a long time I talk about them mad people, you know, and them unsound mind people, you know. We talk over and over and over and over. Say, the Prime Minister, we find somewhere, put them. What it look like, say, it a go through one ears and come out through the other. Arena hear when me a say. But anybody close to the PM a hear this, we no tell him. Because mad people are going to take people life. I mean, school pick your life, you know. You hear what the woman say? The man say, she lucky it wasn't a knife. And him still out, so. If I, but I mean, no, this is. Because the system is normal, you know. Jamaica is normal. And now a normal place. Because if a madman can punch up a schoolgirl, see, and then the mother get brave and go say something to him, and he might tell the mother say that him shadow, he shouldn't be out there still. Police shall go for him and lock him up because he is a threat to society right now. But it look like they're turning a blind eye to them things because they say yes, they're a madman. It look like me I forget a mad certificate too. Because once you get a mad certificate, you can do anything wrong in another country. That to find out. People, we go on yourself in our real life, you know. protect our kids them and defend them to the fullest, any means necessary. That me say.
Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Missy, alright, Missy dirty Babisha say, uno dirty plankers, uno come here for me, uno de no see such a BC hypocrite, uno have nothing to say, no, uno no see 99 a bake in her kitchen in a Florida, but when other people baking in a them kitchen, uno have the most to say, uno planker no have fee, no have fee go down now. So basically, Bobby shot too much. Alright, the other people them were baking in the kitchen, them nasty. If you see in a Dana kitchen, you know say clean. It clean. It clean. So when Babisha go up in dirty mouth and chat, Babisha need to sit down. That chewing over Curly camp, but any day Curly fling a big rock stone in her face, then he will know say enough he go back out there. Look at tea lady kitchen. Tea lady kitchen dirty. Then I make few little cake. Look over on this year, then I have a factory. But this girl love chat too much. You know, see, come like he have nothing to say. So, if I anything for chat, say, I just go big face bitch. If you don't have nothing to say, you don't have nothing to say, tap in eyes. I chat too much, yo. Them not clean enough for them kitchen, the woman clean. Them not clean. So all them want to go up in kitchen. Tea lady clean? Tea lady clean? No. Tea lady not clean. Nobody neither want him to bake in a him kitchen. You know? Somebody only what's this set a junk of? Oh. But when other people are, you know, now say nothing. What should the people them say? When them say that, nothing. Bobby say you need to set up, you need to go down. You chat too much to your big old crusty back. Shut up. You can go and go name for tea lady. Nasty kitchen. So that it look like you want to name for tea lady. Go on. Nobody stop you. But we not naming for nobody. We're not eating for others. So if you want to eat, you can be fine to eat over there. But we're not clean. So you can't one can name for dirty tea lady. Dirty the tea lady kitchen. So guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe until I see you another tomorrow.